Sending you all this beautiful nature energy from Mother Earth, Papatuanaku, Pachamama, from the trees to the wind to the soil. She sends her love before we move into a little live that I feel inspired to come on and chat about today. The topic is definitely something that I feel is going around for a lot of people at the moment, with people that I talk to, things I come across online, and that is change. And I've labelled the title of this particular live, Are You Ready for Change? A lot of us, we get stuck in ways of being our life, and there gets a point. There's a really cool quote that I came across once, and it goes like this: at some stage, the pain of staying the same is more painful than the pain of change. And I think that's so true in my experience anyway, in my life. When there was moments when I just felt like uninspired, or like something was a bit off, I knew that that was my sign to go to the next level and for change. And something that changed for me in the weekend, which I'm really happy about, took me by surprise, was some of you may know or may not know that I train in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's one of the ways I like to move my body. For me, movement is medicine, and I've been training in Jiu-Jitsu for about 7 or 8 years as I've travelled. And I got my purple belt, which was such a surprise. And those of you who don't know Jiu-Jitsu, it goes white belt, blue, purple belt. You get stripes in between to get to the next level, and everyone's on their own journey. And yeah, I did not expect it. So now it's like, I feel like that was actually a physical representation of what's going on internally for myself, as I feel a lot of changes that are happening and coming to the forefront. And yeah, are you ready for change? Change is one of the scariest things that we can go through. Why? Why is it scary? Why is change scary? Because it's unfamiliar. Even if you, I guess this is similar, I was going to give you an example, which is my example. If you've gone through an experience of living in anxiety and sort of go all the time, anything that's calm can feel unsafe and different and unpredictable, which is a bit of a paradox, because it was almost like the chaos was what I expected. But actually, as I leaned further into the sensation on my body of feeling into what it feels like to be in a calm state, have a calm nervous system and breathe, and yeah, I've been able to recalibrate my system, my body, to know that that's safe, and actually it's much better for me on the whole. So change, even though a lot of the times change is good for us because it creates growth in the right path, can be scary, and that fear can keep us away from growing. Also, I wanted to tap in about, as we change and grow, the people around us will notice that. And it may be a subtle shift in the way that you show up in your life. It could be something so simple. You might be someone who says yes all the time, and then you realize one day you don't want to say yes all the time, and one day you say no. Those people around you who are used to having a yes, they're going to notice it. So that is when you, as the person going through the change, step into your courage to remember that saying no, if it's in alignment with what you are, is a thing that's meant for you, and the people that are meant to stay in your life will respect that and re-collaborate with you, change with you, and you may even spark something within them for them to make a change. And I believe we're all connected, and when there's a change that happens in me, there's a change that happens in someone else, even if it's someone that I walk past in the street. It may sound very like abstract and out there, but I really do believe that we are all connected this way. So yes, change. Are you ready for change? Sometimes we may say that we're ready for change, but deep down there's still the subconscious fear of change. And deep down there's fear of actually stepping into that new version of yourself. But when you can see that and label that fear and see it for what it is, it calms down. And then you're able to move through that fear, move through into your next version of yourself, move through and flow through change. It is a different season. We are going through different seasons, and with different seasons, as you see out in nature, where I am today, things change out in nature with the seasons. And as we are nature, we change also. I think sometimes some of us can forget that we are also nature. So as the seasons change, what is changing for you right now? We've had a week ago a full moon, or was it 2 weeks ago now? It was very potent, illuminating a lot for a lot of us. And it's about being aware of what's being brought to you. Are you someone, like the example I said before, are you someone that's said yes all the time? And actually now you're realizing that it's draining your energy. And actually, you want to bring that energy back to yourself. And that's not selfish. It's not a selfish thing to fill your cup up first, because I'm sure you've heard of this quote as well: you cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to fill yourself up first. Always, whether you're a parent, married to someone, you're responsible for other people, you can't care for them to your fullest capacity if you're not looking after yourself first. And it might look something so simple like taking 10 minutes out to go out into nature. If you're a mum and you're really struggling right now, asking for some help from a friend to just come and be with you so you can watch your little baby while you go have a shower. Like, these things sound so simple, but from work that I've done, I've come across a lot of mums, and I know that mums are amazing, and you literally, that's the most selfless act you can do, to be a mum, but you still have to look after yourself. You still have to look after yourself. And it will look probably quite different to when you first had children, but that's the whole thing with life. As we change and we grow, it's about adaptation and mixing things up and thinking like, okay, that used to work then, but it doesn't work now. What can work now? So yeah, are you ready for change? What does change look like in your life? What is calling you? And maybe it's a whisper. Maybe it's been something that's been calling you for a while now, and now it's getting to a point where it's becoming a loud yell. Or sometimes this can happen, if you're not on the right path, something may happen in your life that may seem bad, like you injure yourself, you injure your foot, then you keep going with the same trajectory, the same life, then you injure your hands, and say you're a barista, or you can't make your coffee anymore because your hands are taken out, or you're a hairdresser, or you do something with your hands, but actually the universe is saying stop, slow down. And if you don't listen, maybe there's a car crash. I don't know, like, the universe is very clever the way that it likes to communicate with us, and if we're not listening, it will keep communicating with us until we stop and we take notice and we take action to change. What's calling you forward to change right now with this new season? It's a reminder that as you change, people may come, people may go, and that's okay. That's the life journey. Change is scary, but all you need to do is name and see that fear and say, I see you. Then that will allow you to flow through the fear, flow through the change into your next evolution, your next version of yourself that you have no idea what that even looks like, but it will feel right. You know that it feels right when you feel expansive and you feel like you can breathe. You will know that it's not right for you when you feel a contraction. You feel like you can't breathe. You feel like your breath is getting shallow. That's not the right thing for you. If it makes you feel like, it's the right thing for you. Right now, being here in nature makes me feel, oh, especially these birds singing. So, with love and well wishes, I send you all lots of love and positive energy, protection. Keep going along your journey. Keep going with aligning yourself with what feels expansive and what feels right, what makes you feel like you can breathe. That's the right thing for you. Lots of love. Have a beautiful day from me and Papatūānuku, Mother Earth.